Hi everyone and welcome to a very quick little update video on some of the latest plugins on the TCE Craft server. Chris is here with me to chat through some of the latest updates.
Hello.
So we thought we'd do it in a little bit of a different format this week rather than just sort of posting a block of text in the Discord server. Chris, this has been a lot of hard work this week. You seem to be
so much hard work.
you seem to be enjoying yourself.
I am enjoying myself on the floor here. It's not as comfortable as, these lovely wooden stairs.
No, not at all. You just definitely didn't just clip through entirely.
I didn't clip through anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was very nice indeed.
I've been rushed off my feet. My knees have gone.
It's so rushed off your feet, your knees have literally disappeared.
Yeah.
So this is the first of our new plugins this week. It's called GSit, and it allows you to sit on the carpet and on stairs as well. Not really much to explain about this one, but it's quite a nice little feature and
No, it's nice, a nice little easy one.
Highly requested as well. So thanks for all your suggestions on that. The next thing we're going to cover is VeinMiner. Well, of course, we actually added this last week. If Chris just gives himself a pickaxe there, all he has to do is hold down Shift and mine one of those blocks there, and he'll get the whole vein in one go. Now, with this, it works with up to 32 blocks in one go, so he can mine all of that coal.
Oh, some lovely diamonds buried inside.
Even got a little diamond vein in the middle there as well. But it doesn't just work with pickaxes, it works on pretty much all of the vanilla tools. So with a diamond hoe here, you can harvest up to 12 of your carrots, potatoes, wheat, and what's that one called, Chris?
Beetroot.
Beetroot, yeah, definitely didn't forget that last time. And and with an axe, you can get your pumpkins and your melons, providing, of course, they're all in a line connected as such. And whilst you've got your axe out, Chris, you can, of course, demonstrate it on these trees too. Go for it.
I'll just chop this
Beautiful.
down.
And it will also work on some of these bigger trees too, of course, but the limit is 32 blocks. So with some of these big chunky trees, you might find it takes more than one hit. Now, if you're after getting rid of those leaves a little bit faster, you can, of course, use some shears and shift with that. My God, that's loud. That will get rid of up to 12 of the connected leaf blocks as well. Now, I don't know about you, Chris, but this little tiny little decrepit house you've built here
It looks a bit...
It's not ideal, is it? You're really looking to upgrade with all these new plugins.
Yeah.
But fortunately, you can now get rid of it even faster than before using your axe there. There you go.
Oh, look at that. That was lovely.
And I mean, that horrible pink carpet you put down, I don't know what you were thinking, but
no,
you can use the shears to get rid of that all in one go.
Oh, lovely. And these cobwebs, look at them. They're horrible.
There we go. Oh, God, that might be particularly useful in abandoned mine shafts.
Did you know that if you wanted to mine a block, but you didn't want it to vein mine, you could just toggle it on and off for tools?
You can indeed. If you're building on top of your house, your new shiny house, as I'm sure Chris will be upgrading his later, if he's shifting on the top, trying to remove one block, the last thing he probably wants to do is remove 31 others as well. So you can toggle it off, and the command is /VM toggle. You can add specific tools onto that as well if you're so inclined. And of course it works with shovels as well, but it doesn't work with sand because... well, we don't really want an entire desert to be ruined all in one go. But it will work with a bit of clay there. Lovely. And on your gravel too. Of course, the limit is 12 blocks again on the shovel. So you will not get more than 12 blocks all in one go. Right, let's move on to our next new plugin. And this is called the ChestSort plugin. Now, Chris, you are, of course, one for keeping things quite neat here.
Yes, I like my chests nice and neat. Oh, Jesus, James.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been
oh no,
had a bit of a disaster earlier.
Oh,
the funny thing is, of
God.
course, it's actually quite a bit harder to make a mess of stuff in chests than it is just to arrange them neatly. So I must have been having a really bad day.
You must have.
But there is a new way of sorting all of this, and if Chris just middle clicks anywhere within that chest there,
look at that. That
nicely
is wonderful. That
sorted
is
out, and that'll work in either of our other two chests here as well.
Just sort that out.
Beautiful.
Lovely. All those golden shovels,
And all of these as well, all those lovely
All my
flowers.
plants, all my flowers. Lovely,
Beautiful.
isn't it?
My inventory is also looking a little bit messy at the moment, so I just have to middle click within that.
Oh, lovely. That's a lot neater, isn't it?
Much neater. I can deal with that a lot more.
Exactly. That's just perfect right there, isn't it?
So for our final plugin, we're going to need the help of someone who you might have seen a little bit earlier on, Quantum Pineapple over there, who has been here, believe it or not, the entire time. But she's been there, standing there so long, so patiently, that she's actually gone AFK now. And as you will see, even if I press tab up there, it says a little AFK note. And when Quantum comes back, it will give us a nice little chat notification too, so that we know that she has returned. But the main advantage of this plugin is when it comes to sleeping. Now only 50% of players in the world need to be sleeping at any one point, and that excludes anyone who is in creative mode, and it also excludes anyone who is AFK. So at the moment, Chris is the only one required to sleep, so if he goes ahead, sets the time to night there.
Oh, dear, I'm getting a bit tired, James. I think I'm going to have a nap. Oh, lovely. Lovely 8 hours that was.
in a blink of an eye, quite
Blink of an eye.
Hopefully that will be updated in the weeks and months to come. It's a little bit fast at the moment, isn't it?
Just a bit, yeah.
However, if I was to set my game mode to survival, and say if Quantum Pineapple was to come back...
Oh, welcome back, Pineapple. What took you so long?
then now it will require more than just Chris to sleep. So go ahead, Chris, set the time again. Back to night.
I'm tired again. Oh, right.
Jump into your bed.
Oh, lovely.
But the time is not immediately set back to day. So if Quantum Pineapple was to go and join Chris over there...
It's chilly. Come and join me.
Nice and close. Yeah, snuggle up.
Oh, that's better. Lovely.
There we go.
Thanks, Pineapple.
Nice and rested. Even though I was not in creative mode, sorry, it was not necessary for me to sleep as well. So hopefully that is a useful feature. The only other thing to mention is that there is now Discord integration with anything typed in chat. So if Chris types messages in, it will also appear over in the special new channel on the Discord server. So hopefully that's all useful. That is the end of the update section of this video. If you don't care to hear what might be coming in the future, you can click away now, and hopefully we'll see you again in the next update video. But otherwise, keep watching. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Now, a message from our sponsor. To celebrate this new update, come and take a seat in Master Uhu's Little Forest Inn all this week. The drinks are on us, featuring some of Uhu's famous home brews such as Mountain Vodka, Red Vine and Moon Whiskey. And you don't have to pay a nugget. Only till Friday the 9th, so don't miss out. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. We are going to be doing a little bit of a chat now around what we see as the future of the server at the moment.
Yeah.
I've just realised you can see like a bit of yellow like between my legs on my player skin. Can you see that? Look at it. Looks like I've pissed myself down there. Oh my god, this new skin can't come soon enough. So Chris, obviously this came from the idea of having a modded Minecraft server.
Yes, it did.
And realising that it was a lot harder than we really thought.
A hell of a lot harder.
Yes.
We're relearning everything about base Minecraft because neither of us have really played since, like 1.9, 1.10 maybe.
It has also meant that basically whilst we're learning all of these plugins and learning everything else, we're basically relearning quite a lot of what sort of base Minecraft was. A lot of the commands changed in 1.13 as well. So we kind of decided instead to go a slightly different route, experiment a bit more with some plugins, and that's obviously what everyone's playing on at the moment, which is quite nice. Everyone seems to be quite enjoying it.
Yeah, they do. Everything seems to be working.
At the moment, there isn't any immediate plans to actually turn it into a modded server again.
No, not yet.
The initial plan is to kind of just keep adding some more feature plugins for the next sort of couple of weeks, probably.
Yeah, get our heads around the server, how things work.
Is there any plugins that are on the list at the moment you're particularly excited about?
I'm looking forward to the doors one.
Big doors.
Yeah, big doors is the one I'm looking forward to.
There's some good like door related mods actually, plugins rather.
And I think the quest one that we were thinking about.
Yeah, I'm definitely really excited about the quest one as well actually.
Yeah.
I think it's got a lot of a lot of potential.
Yeah, make just sort of Minecraft a bit more interesting.
And we also have plans to add a kind of currency system into the game as well, so that you can, in some means, earn a load of credits on the server and then spend that in various ways. And that might even incorporate itself into Uhu's little bar that I see he's built on the server lately.
Yeah, I like it. It looks very nice.
It does. I love it a lot.
I think the quest one's more sort of a long term, isn't it?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of coding involved in kind of sorting that out. So, and also we want to make it good as well. We don't just want to kind of launch it with sort of like 3 or 4 different quests that you'll complete in 5 minutes.
No, we want a good amount of quests in there, don't we?
We're also being very wary of the balance between adding the plugins which make the game fun and a bit more new as well. And in some ways more challenging, but usually it just kind of makes the game easier, a lot of them, especially certainly most of the ones we've added so far.
Like VeinMiner, things like that.
So we're trying to get that balance right, obviously, so we're not going to add too many plugins. But the idea that I have had is that we will create, when we can, basically another world that people can go to. The current world is mainly going to become a sort of building world.
It's a good little world for a building.
One of the new worlds, at least, we're thinking might be more of a kind of brutal survival. Not necessarily not hardcore, because don't really see the point of just kind of kicking people off.
No.
Perhaps just having a different world where if you want to kind of just really just play survival and be a bit more challenged than you have perhaps been before.
Yes, definitely.
Certainly look out for that. And we'll also obviously incorporate quests with that from the beginning, hopefully, as well.
They're planning to come out sort of the same time.
Well, yeah, we won't kind of add different worlds, I suppose, until we've got a different content to actually add on to it, is my feeling.
There's no point adding new worlds when we haven't got, some plugins that will make it a bit harder maybe, and some quests that will make it a bit more interesting.
But yeah, watch this space. That's the kind of progression at the moment. Of course, if you'd like any more information on anything that we've been talking about, just send Chris or I a message. We are usually quite busy during the week, so we apologise if we don't get back to you straight away.
Yeah.
The weekends are normally a bit of a safer bet, which is
yeah, very safe at the moment.
When we have the chance to kind of get together and
see what's gone on with the server.
But yeah, thanks for watching this video if you've stuck it out this far.
Yeah, let's hope you have anyway.
We'll probably do another one of these in a couple of weeks' time, just to let you know
what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on and what's changing on the server in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Have fun.
Goodbye.
Bye.